I, Paul Mwaure'S, was the chief agent of Agano Party. I took all the night days in the Turning Center, National Turning Center, being sober, and was watching everything that was taking place on the floor. Our concerns is because we have to protect 53 million Kenyans. We don't want to put our nation into trouble. As we were seated there, we observed people who disguised as observers, who came in because they had official badges as per requirement. But eventually we realized there is a change of character. Whereas we know the work of observer is to observe, but not to manipulate or even to enter into the details where IBC staff and agents were much involved. But eventually we realized they came, began to manipulate. I alarmed to Commissioner Waderi, and eventually nothing was done. I insisted, still nothing was done. On the same course, we realized they were targeting particular computers or laptops in the house, some of which were IBC materials or agents' materials. I studying on one desk. Actually, I was not verifying together with the team on the desk. Mine was only to see how my agent is carrying on the business because I was overseeing. But eventually, 3 principals of Azimio came on that desk when I was studying. They questioned the computer, which was being held by a man, I don't know the name, and they insisted that that computer should be put off the desk. The young man obeyed, but eventually, as he was carrying on, a principal of Azimio, whose name can be mentioned elsewhere, insisted, and
you can mention it here.
I can mention it here. Right, yes. My lawyer says so. Charity Giro of Azimio insisted on the computer, and as she was proceeding to pick it for whichever interest we didn't know, Sholei, who was also working as agent of Kenya Kwanza, through a big commotion, was able to pick on that computer and handed over to the police who were in the floor. Gumo, also a worker of Azimio in the same manner, was saying that they are going to destroy those computers. Whereas I saw the young man was being nagged, I chipped into the case, and eventually, as the issues were going on, that is when we realized that another computer has been has been removed from the floor, and how they were able to run away with it. Up to this moment, none of us can tell. With the consultation with the DCI, Deputy DCI at Bomas of Kenya, he confirmed to me that they were looking for it through ICT technologies, and they could tell it was within the 300 meters circle, and they were actually looking for it at this moment. I don't know whether they have recovered it, but it was taken by Azimio cartels. The other issue is causing conflicts and confusion by chief agent of Azimio, who could always rise up with the unnecessary issues. They had even targeted me, and they were taking videos, which I said I won't allow that if they are taking any record, if they have no media copyright. And eventually, one of the Agnes of Azimio stopped the guy who was taking me videos. There was a lot of intimidation. That followed suit, even when Azimio chief agent stood at the pulpit, the IBC pulpit, had announced, declared the house a scene of crime. He was eventually seized by the police officers, but not hurt or not even action was taken. So we can say...
Give names where you know them.
Yeah, which actually we were not happy as the agents were carrying on the business, because nobody was seized to go and consult with the official staff of IEBC, even hiccup rose. Chairman Chebukati was within the environment all through, and all commissioners were available for any question, and even the desk staff were actually assisting us accordingly. So the cause of conflict we did not understand. I come to yesterday when I am the one who signed among the 3 chief agents. I'm the one who signed the last results, and the chief agent of Azimio came to the room where we were signing, and wanted to tear down all the materials of the results, but was seized by Chairman Chebukati. Whereas now we were ready to go and declare through the returning officer, when I was just slightly behind the chairman, I saw the guy coming very confrontationally and was about to knock out the chairman. I realized there is already war on the stage. I ran away from the stage, but from there we watched everything that happened, like they were disrupting everything, took the pulpit down, they broke the lights, bulbs, they did all kind of manner they could have done. This is a sign of that they knew they are defeated, but they were trying to seize the IEBC to declare the results. Thank you very much.